objective. What is the objective of the project? The objective of the project is to provide a tailored and sustainable support to European SMEs. That means we need direct intervention of a person in companies that help them to prepare a digitalization project. And in the same moment, offered to these companies the possibility to learn about other markets and opportunities in Europe, thanks to the fact that the expert comes from another country in Europe. That is the basic idea of the project required by the European Parliament when it decided to ask to the European Commission to finance with Horizon 2020 calls, the research and development program of the European Union, this pilot project. At the end of this pilot project, we will establish if there is a possible way to continue this program only after, also after 2021. For example, the partners of the project that applied for this case were European entrepreneurs, as I said. Then from Germany, the German SME Association BMW, the Czech network of digital innovation hubs, Czech Inno, the Spanish digital innovation hub in Extremadura, Fundecit PCTEX, the Romanian consultancy company Iceberg, which manages the digital innovation hub Alt Brasov, and the Dutch digital innovation hub in Eindhoven, Photon Delta. Our eligible countries for this project are all the European member states, and then the associated or candidate countries of the European Union, like Iceland, Bosnia-Herzegovina, the former Yugoslavian Republic of Macedonia, Montenegro, Serbia, and Turkey, as well as associated also to the Horizon 2020 program, Switzerland and Norway. The next step regards the definition of which are the benefits for companies and digital enablers. You can find this information, of course, also on the website. Maybe for that reason, I will do it faster to optimize the way and activities and tasks that are undertaken by a company, to improve the production of goods and services, to increase the quality of both of the finished product and speeding up the processes, to deliver services perfectly tailored to the requests of their customers, and reaching out to potential new customers. For what regards the digital enablers, we think that the benefits lie in the fact that they can raise their visibility as an expert in Europe on the European market, opening the door to new business opportunities, of course, which could be a foundation for the growth of your activity, building new contacts, networking in Europe, sharpen your skills and knowledge by working with on a new challenge, and this should be, let's say, the central points that we see as a benefit for the companies and for the digital enablers. Important is to define what we understand as a digitalization project that is directed mainly also to the companies which participate today and which will participate in the future in this scheme. The digitalization for us is, first of all, or optimization or transformation. Optimization means, of course, to optimize the processes that you are already implementing to produce the current products or services by simply interconnecting better your processes on a database with database tools like enterprise resource planning, or even optimizing by automation using automatized processes, robotics, etc. Or transformation, which implies the transformation of your business model. in the sense that you might add to the product or service that you are already delivering or selling a new dimension which changes totally your offer, and in that sense also markets most probably, and maybe of course hopefully the outlook for the well-being of the company. Of course, digital refers always to the use of a technology that generates, stores, or processes electronic data. So that is central, I would say, but also given. And finally, we look for projects that imply a fundamental change in the day-to-day business of an organization, of a company. For example, digitalization themes are digital industrial platforms, enterprise resource planning, as said already, the automation processes, cyber physical systems, Internet of Things, digital design, simulation and analytics, laser-based technologies, and 3D printing. That is to make some examples. Of course, also artificial intelligence. I was forgetting it. What is important to know? What will the digital enabler do when he or she comes to the company to assist them in the digitalization project that they envisaged? First of all, they will stay for a month at the company's premises. This can also be divided into 3 or 4 separate periods. For example, one single week, plus 2 weeks, plus another one single week, and so on. He will or she will first analyze and define the challenge, formulating the objective and the expected results. Also in the economic dimension of the project, that means which impact would it have from the cost side, but also from the benefits, from the economic benefit side. This includes also, as far as possible, a benchmarking with similar products or services in case you are changing a business model. As long as you are only optimizing your processes, benchmarking will not be reasonable or useful. So it is important to understand that that other systems already work similar. So in this case, it's only to define concretely the objective and the expected results. For what regards the second point, the digital enabler will define then, together with the company, a clear strategy with a time and work plan, which reliably defines how long it takes to switch from one system to the other. And the third step, that is very important too, the digital enabler should then define the terms of reference to choose, in order that the company can choose and buy the right technology, help the company to understand which systems and applications should be installed, and which organizational changes this implies, as well as which training needs for the employees of the company are, have to be addressed with new training opportunities or internal training. What is very important to say is also that the digital enabler will not work on already started projects, on ongoing projects of digitalization. She or he will not code or program new applications, or will repair or maintain other devices or programs that you have already in your company. And of course, they will not elaborate data. The work of the digital enabler is focused on defining the way how to go forward, how to come from here to there, to how to make the step over the gap that you have today with your actual current activity, and you want to be tomorrow a more digital company. That is everything to help you to define that very well, to understand what can be chosen, and to go forward with the selection of the with the tools that you need and the changes and training that you need. In this sense, I would like to make clear that the digital enabler has a crucial role, because he or she helps you to not to choose the first offer that you get from some producer of a software, of an application, but to help you to choose between different tools available on the market, in order to make the best choice for your needs. That means tailored support.